Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. So let's go ahead and start map out at the current range. Like I said, Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Prices continue to trade sideways. This is the overall range, with this being a low that broke this high. But of course, this is the new higher low that broke this high. So you could obviously make this the range. But either way, the prices right now currently is just trading sideways. Continuing you know, build liquidity under these lows. But if you do want to go ahead and view it from the overall range, because I do believe this has some potential to go ahead and retrace back down into the discount of this overall range, or go into some area of discount, look for any type of bullish momentum shift in order to take any type of buying opportunities. Because right now, this, like I said, this is technically a higher low, and these lows have not even broken, haven't broken that. But there is a change of character here of the start to breakdown of the structure. But overall, this still is just trading. This is in the middle of the range right now, but obviously still expecting any type of retracement back because it has been overextended. Hasn't really given any full retracement. I mean, obviously it went price pushed up here, and not a decent pullback here once it started to retrace, but still looking for any type of moving back down into this kind of overall range. But not looking for any buying opportunity right now. It's too high, even though, like I said, this is technically a higher low. Just waiting to see what price action does and look at what the DXY does to see any type of selling opportunities, but not any particular sell right now. But can't say the same for GBP USD. I'm going to sell for GBP USD, even though this does look like a stronger pair, bullishly strong. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. Prices continue to trade sideways, but overall, this is the top of this overall range. Of course, just like with Euro USD, this is the higher low technically. Retrace back, and then this high was broken, and buyers weren't able to push past these highs. But this is ascending price action headed toward those highs, but hasn't really given any significant pullback. So just like with Euro USD, we're going to see if this can pull back to any type of area of demand into discount and look for any type of buying opportunities then. As you can see here, liquidity is building under these lows. So technically it's still bullish, even though I am in a reversal trade to sell back down into discount. A little just the price action hasn't really been giving anything after these impulsive movements. So waiting to see if it does continue to push higher, then I'll be looking to take any type of trading opportunity that presents itself when it does retrace back. Any type of buying opportunity to continue taking prices higher. AUD USD, considering a selling opportunity, just like with the other US dollar pairs. To go ahead and map out the current range. This is the 4-hour chart on AUD USD. As I was saying before, this is a ascending price action corrective, and it's liquidity building under these lows. Some of that liquidity has been taken out. Obviously, changed character. The structure started to break down. These highs haven't been taken out yet, as the markets continue to move sideways. Doesn't look like there's any opportunity right now. Possible sell back down into discount, just like with Euro and GBP USD. But once the liquidity starts being taken out under these lows, never know when it's just gonna start to use that to go ahead and start pushing back forward and start targeting the highs again. But this hasn't happened. Like the buyer stepped in here, but that hasn't happened yet. We are out of this structure now. So that was the previous structure, and that's why it's hard to determine whether or not the price is ready to go ahead and continue pushing higher, or will it coordinate with the other dollar pairs and start to retrace back down to discount. And then I'll be looking for any type of buying opportunities. But I mean, there's an opportunity to sell. I mean, liquidity still is building under these lows, even these lows now, but no type of sense of direction, no type of momentum shift for a sell back down. But we're waiting to see if prices do continue to push higher. Push prices higher, and I'll be waiting for a retracement. But if it does coincide with the other US dollar pairs, then we're looking for any type of selling opportunity if it does present itself, like I said, there's still liquidity sitting on. It'll have to clear out more lows than just now. It's just trading sideways, so it'll have to clear out more lows for me to get involved, and then look for any type of area where it might react from. NZD USD, again, not actually in the sell, just looking at potential sells. Let's go and map out the current range. This overall range, prices still continue to trade sideways, and price continues to trade sideways. And like I said, this is also ascending price action, which means liquidity is building under the lows. And you can see these this already has started to retrace back and take out some of the lows. Now this still, let's go ahead and take out the past structure. So price still continue to trade sideways. There's still liquidity sitting under these lows, but it doesn't have to retrace back, 20%, 30%, 40%, whatever. It doesn't have to in order for it to keep going higher. So that's why I'm just looking for potential shorts, but you never know how long it would go. What I like to see is prices to retrace back into discount, just like with Euro or GBP or somewhere to an area of demand, and look for the type of buying opportunities and type of bullish momentum shift once it does get down there. Which can technically trade back down into discount, and this is just ascending price action, just like with the other pairs. This has broken down a little bit more. Not looking for any type of buying opportunities, although, like I said, there's liquidity sitting over these highs, and it could technically still bullish. Swing structure still bullish, and these prices should be targeted. But these buyers, they step back in. This buyers here weren't able to go ahead and take out these highs. So as you can see, it's just consolidating sideways, price is squeezing. So we're waiting to see any type of decision made on price. Possibly can trade back down, just like with the other US dollar pairs, but we are waiting to see if any news affects that as well. GBP AUD, let's go map out the current range, and prices continue to trade sideways. And as you can see, like I said, prices continue to trade sideways. Once the overall was bullish, price started to break down. Buyers weren't able to go ahead and break past the highs, but we're not able to take out the entire range. So it's just been, like I said, trading sideways. Buyers started to step in a little bit, but not really impulsive. Building a support under here, and started to take out some of the highs, but also swept the lows here, and still wasn't able to form a direction, either back into premium for a selling opportunity. That's what I'll be looking for, or continue to push down and look for any type of retracement in order to take a selling opportunity back down. But I'm not interested in trying to look for any type of buying opportunity up into premium, just because of the price action has been so choppy. Not really clear on the direction right now. Like I said, the liquidity, the highs are being taken out, the lows are being taken out, and then there's no direction yet being made. So only looking for sales, but prices could come back up into premium and look for a sell up there, but it could also break down past these lows and then look for a retracement to sell. Just waiting for any type of momentum shift. GBP NZD, and I've been saying, let's go and map out the current range. I've been saying that this was in a descending wedge. This is the high that broke the low that caused the change character. And as I was saying before, like I said, it's consolidating price action with a descending wedge. There is liquidity sitting over these highs, and as you can see, on Friday, prices did start to break out. So it did go to smaller time frames and watch for this bullish momentum shift. As prices started to break past the highs, could capitalize and took at least advantage of this move right here. That happened earlier today. I'm trying to see anybody who did do that, but there is liquidity sitting over these highs. Technically still over these highs also. We'll be looking for a type of area of supply. Looks like this is the entire high before the sell. Once it does go into premium, we'll be looking for any type of selling opportunity or to take prices back down. Could possibly, like I said, take buy back up into premiums. Just this hasn't really been letting up. This posted action has been letting up. I know this is corrective, but it doesn't have to take out all the liquidity before it starts to retrace and start to push prices back down. So So I'll be looking for any type of opportunity to sell, preferably if it does go into premium. But as the buyer starts to sell back in right now, obviously structure is still breaking to the upside. So this is overall pushing up now. So swing structure is bearish, and now it's counter trend internally. So I'll only be looking for, like I said, any type of buying, selling opportunities once it does retrace back a little bit further. But I've been saying that you could capitalize on that buying opportunity as the liquidity is sitting over these highs. But again, doesn't necessarily have to take out all this liquidity before, because it already started taking out liquidity. It could go ahead and shift back further. But we're looking for a correlation with GBP AUD as well, which continues to trade sideways. So that's all I have for you today. But thank you for joining us.